Alrighty then. Howdy, hey there, boys and girls. 7, finally back again. After basically everything in my house stopped functioning for a while there. Always have to reset this thing. That didn't work. We're gonna have to fix that too. Come on now. Switch to the other source. You know it's in there. There you are. Alright. And now that I have AC, and that I'm not being attacked by grasshoppers and spiders in some sort of crazy joint attack, and every other thing that was going on, we can get back to playing games. Probably should have been done with this by now, if I hadn't keep having to take all this time off. Alright. We have new Moogle things. Let us look. One new thing. The Pack. Traveling through Tabor to the fields of Carava. Okay.
What did you find down there?
He can't swim. Okay. We have a few side quests to grab as well, which might lead to more bounty board nonsense, so let's get into it, shall we? We have a bunch of stuff. Okay.
It seems the hideaway is lost.
Blasted book. Here, you put me in this situation, Clive.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for?
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, and that awful stench, people wolf it down. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself.
Oh, the scorpion stingers
Had a
too?
peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
Okay.
I've never been one to play favorites, so...
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit? Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and Drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Wow. That's a kindly old fella who...
Fine. And if he does, I'll...
You do that.
Okay. Zoom. Oh, wait. I'm all out of zoom. Okay, there we go. Ugh.
Is a storm coming soon?
Norseman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind.
Valicia, a culinary pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew.
That's actually why I'm here.
So the fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delight now.
Was a fried one.
Skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern. Their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Ah.
Dragon livers. How very Sandbrequois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the Drake's Mint?
Saint's Bonnet in contemporary parlance. A herb which grows along the North Reach coast.
Oh,
I
okay.
gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. To Northreach, then.
Best of luck, Clive.
Alright, we have to go hunt down a dragon to
Do
eat.
save me a bite once the dish is complete.
Alright. Away we go.
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly try.
It's not who, but what. Mid-scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. They were in the atrium when I last saw them. As always.
Alright. Well, at least a lot of these quests seem to be, well, one of them.
Seems the hideaway has lost its...
Oh. Blackthorn, what are you having trouble with now?
Fraying about us, guys. Unless the... What's saying Fordian, do you?
Oh, here we go, finally. It's 2 points better than Excalibur.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. Anything else?
Basically had this weapon the whole time because I fought that boss early.
What am I gonna do? Is everything alright, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's alright. You can tell me.
There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like. Said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallymill Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
Yeah. Definitely have to fix that before it gets you out of hand. Bad rumors can destroy connections. We can't really lose our only shopkeeper.
How's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade, then?
Can't complain. What exactly are you getting at? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
What's a papato?
Asking. Out of interest. All right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating. About you selling weapons to brigands.
Are you? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalimil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
Aye.
Oh, were you actually believing them? I was concerned about the fact that someone's spreading the
You've got
rumors.
better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course. Good day.
Thanks for that, Goots.
I spoke with
What did she say?
that the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Ooh, look at my Bahamut sword. I only
Right.
stopped. I only just paid slight attention to that.
That's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
I suppose it is.
Ooh, I like the Bahamut sword. Look how magnificently impractical it is. It's beautiful. I love it. Alright, anyway. We also have a letter. A humble request. Oh, Master Clive, I apologize for the sudden and untoward gesture. Circumstances have forced me to seek immediate aid. There's none other to whom I may turn. Your most esteemed Lord Uncle has presented me with a task most vexing. I fear I'm wholly unable to perform to his vaulted expectations, namely due to a marked lack of martial aptitude on my part. To wit, I am but a manservant and not a mercenary. While I maintain the fitness to attend to the needs of a manor, to the attending of bandits and back alleys, I am sorely ill-equipped. If it please you, my lord, prithee come and see me at Martha's Rest, where I shall proceed to explain my predicament in full. Sebastian Rutherford, Seneschal to Lord Byron Rossfield.
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Why would he be at Martha's Rest?
Smooth like butler. Not butter. Also, we seem to have a whole bunch of letters. Dramatis Personae. It's Lubor, the Garden League, have put aside their differences for the time being. Last I'll leave to slip our snake spit in relative leisure. That I would hazard, we have your better half to think. She put on quite a performance. As for yours, well, from one aspiring thespian to another, might I suggest working on your delivery, and your projection, and those stiff limbs of yours, and your countenance, well, everything else. We wouldn't want to do the name Underhill a disservice now, would we? Thanks, Lubor. The flames burn bright. It's Wade! You have an uncanny talent of showing up when you're most needed, my lord. Without your steel, I fear the rest would be in the hand of the Akashic, and us but more of their nameless numbers. However, with the horde now both thinned and fractured, we Guardians can focus our efforts on putting down the smaller packs without the worry. Okay. How fares the rest? Martha... Word from Northreach. Isabel. This is all thanks for all the side quests we did. Everything's bad, is what I'm getting here. Everything's bad. There's no good. It's Otto. Anyway. Okay, we finally we went through all of them. There was a lot. The Wall of Memories. What's the new thing? Guardian Scarf. Ah. We're getting stuff over here now. Alright. Whee!
Did you see the pair that got pulled into tires?
Does the final thing pull up yet? No. I still haven't taken the time to play off screen yet to level up some of my icons. I still feel like I just want to learn Master Judgment Bolt and put it on Bahamut at this point. What about this lady? You in love with somebody new today?
Girls here can have Otto and Gav and Gareth and Cole and all the rest. My heart beats for another. Now, if only Lady Taya would let me into the infirmary to see him.
Oh no! Oh no, she wants my brother.
What do you reckon we should do?
They broke the scales. Or at the very least they took them apart and don't know how to put them back together.
Sid! Hard at your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh,
And just how long hasn't it been one?
we're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? And why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Dismantle.
That's the only
the
way
word we're
to
looking
become an engineer.
Miss
Engineer.
Mididol said, the best way to see how something worked is to take it apart and put it back together again.
It's technically
Well, then your
correct.
work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
I mean, they really shouldn't be too hard to
You
deal
three
with.
need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we?
Like, it's just a balanced scale. It's shouldn't be too hard to put back together. Not a complicated
Right.
machine.
Everything here was once part of Miss Mididol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others? This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing.
Oh.
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
Oh, let's do it now. And leaves the project, walks away,
Now,
teaches nothing.
What do arms do?
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too.
Good thinking. You're on the right track.
Alright.
These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff. But what if I wanted to weigh Goots? I don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
That needs a different scale, bro.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn. This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Mididol's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
Not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
You know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult. So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo.
Okay.
And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. There. All finished.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yes, we did it.
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together.
We didn't
It
put
was
the
you
cog
three
back on
engineers who
there,
showed
did
me
we?
how.
Isn't it still sitting on the
That's right.
table?
We're Miss Mididol's hairs.
Oh my god.
Hairs.
Yeah, hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets now. so
You're
we can
too
help
old to
out
be
the
having
hideaway
getting
when
words
we're
that
older.
wrong, kid. Come
What do you
on.
think, Sid? Are you almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Mididol and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that? It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Hey, look! We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
Oops. Oh no, they all think I'm stupid now. No, Clive, you screwed up. Alright, let's see. Shirley. I have to talk to Shirley. Yeah, that's it. Okay. And then we can actually start moving out and looking for stuff.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Saw what? What are we looking for? I have expect some secret thing is going to pop up if I stare at this long enough, but I also don't want to do it, so I... Torgal.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Well?
It was as you thought. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully, she won't. This might even have been her idea, although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow, but that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
You've given them far more than that.
Alright. Nice, easy little side quests. Okay. Now on to the ones where I actually get to go possibly do a thing. Nothing left to do here. That is correct. Alright. Actual world map, please. Oh, no, I can't go do any of them because I have to go here. Oh, well. Away we go. We'll get a fast travel point wherever we're going here, and then we'll be able to go do all the side quests. Also, I'll be reminded what the hell's actually going on, because I don't know that I remember right now. Oh, that's right. We're taking him with us for something. Cloak and dagger.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canva was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. I should pick up the pace.
Dog juggling. Alright. So one of our side quests is already here. Oh, several of them are already here, actually. Wait, this is a new one. No, this is that one. This is a new one. There's... Okay, so whatever. I'm allowed to move again, so... The Hand of Time. We still don't know what those do. I found several of them, but we can't use them, so I don't know what they are yet. It's gotta be like some late-game challenge thing or something.
The bandits may be now, but look what they've left us.
It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
The gentleman of the town guard.
Courtesan's already looking to make their moves. Here's the tallest man in the world, right
I
here.
know something more.
Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumours about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Dalimil? Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so.
Somebody using
Also,
her name.
Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Sorry to have kept you.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this stall he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
No, he has a weapon. Little tiny little hand axe for a big old guy like that, but... Oh, I have to Have to go back through the town to get over there.
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping bunch.
Perhaps. But the gentlemen of the League of Merchants.
What a mess.
You fought very bravely.
The safety of the town is in our hands.
Alright. Ambrosia. There we are. There's my run button. I'm just like instinctively holding that button all the time.
Time
I'm not
to
on the
brave
field.
the Viper's Nest.
Alright, who's trying to either steal or besmirch or both the good name of my trader?
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one.
Ah, that was
Boys,
great.
he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
Hey, I just had this made. This is my ridiculously impractical sword. Anyway.
Leave now and we can pretend this didn't happen.
Goodbye. Anybody left? Oh. I didn't gather them first.
It's over.
Big punch! I'm missing my buttons. I haven't played in a while. I need my dog button back up. Oh, you're the problem.
All yours, Torgal. All yours, Torgal.
Love it. I love the dog combos, man. It's too good. Alright. Who's still healing? Oh, I got him. Okay, it's done. We're done here. Easy.
Oh, you've done it now.
Oh, you still want my sword, right? Here.
Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head.
The Bogwyn?
He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lump in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone, before I change my mind.
Fucking coward!
Says the guy running with his tail between his legs.
Right now.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty painted lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. for they are not lies. Every last word is true, and she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Mm.
Lord!
Goose, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you. Only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself!
Goots, no.
Enough, all of you!
How did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalimil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been.
Oof.
What was it we called you? Wet legs.
You bitch! Everything that happened, it was all your fault! And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
Goots, you...
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
There's a lot of him to go through.
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself.
You closed your eyes and looked away.
Wet legs. You remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, Sam. Wise words.
Oh, God.
And now, it's time to collect.
Hmm.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he?
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It isn't easy going through life one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean?
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. We'll learn his lesson soon enough.
Jeez.
But something tells me the Wet Legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
Alrighty then. Somewhere around this area is our wild dog pack we have to take on. Let's run around there real fast.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Oh, wait, can I see it already? What's that? There seems to be a hobgoblin out there. Just having a bath, is it? Oh,
Time to fight.
Wrong dog pack, not the right one. Oh my god. Alright, fine. If I'm gonna get that hung up, I might as well fight the fight, right? I feel like I'm too close to the screen. Do I have room to back up? I do. Okay. Still hear barking. They've got to be around here somewhere.
Come on. Faster.
Well, there's a pack, but is it the pack? It doesn't seem to be. Is this anything special, or is it just a... It's just a bunch of goblins hanging out in the water? Gilgigus.
Straight home now.
Oh, I didn't hit that button, right? Timing. There it is. Boom! That move is so good, bro. Okay, now everybody dies. Giga Flare. Okay. There we are. Gotta get my timing back. I've clearly lost my touch. Whee! Impulse. Alright. There we go. 49. I needed 5k something, right?
Run like
To
the
learn
wind.
Judgment Bolt across the board.
Time to fight.
This heads to the fields of Karava. So somewhere out here in this direction. Surely. Because that other place would have been... was where I fought that other thing. So it can't be here. Like, this path was where we fought the bandit guy. This was a quest, and it clearly isn't here now. So it's either... it's somewhere right here, or it's down in here. And I don't think it can be down in here, because we had a different mini-boss fight
This
down
might
there.
take a while.
Unless they just can't pop up till the other one's done. We'll check down this way first, just because it's a dead end. There's Gilgigus everywhere now, all of a sudden. We'll check it all down here. Just in case. Is this it? Doesn't seem to be. Because this was where we fought like the Bomb King, right? No, this was the cat.
Enough of you, are there?
This was the cat boss. Get off the damn birds. Alright. Dog. And destroy them all. That was in fact not it. So maybe somewhere out here, I guess. But see, all these are in the fields. It said on the way to the fields. So I feel like I've got something wrong here, but I don't think I have any other places to look. Unless I'm just supposed to keep fighting other dog packs and somehow lure them out in the right spot. That doesn't sound too far beyond the pale. There's a goblin. Doing those weird little mouth noises they do. There's a Hillgigus. Plan to look out for the goblins raiding the cart. Weird. Perhaps somewhere more literal out here. Maybe actually out in the middle of the fields. I guess I just have to run up to every random dog pack and see if one of them triggers. Maybe up in here? In this nice little encased spot? No, Akashic Eagles. Where could my little dog be? Nobody knows where the little dog be. Alright, well, let's go about the other few side quests, I suppose. Is this Northreach? What quest do I have there? Oh, Rutherford. No, this is Northreach. Yeah. Do we actually have... We do actually have a marker to hunt our dragon food. Oh, sorry, Flower. I'm sorry. Your foot was under my foot. You can't growl at me for that. Fussy, fussy girl.
There were ghosts at the gates, not Daisy.
You needn't fret. The creatures.
This is the right way, right? Yeah. We just head on out here. That castle continues to look really strange without the mountain that it was matching behind it.
The meadows, then.
Faster!
Another crystal over there. I thought we got all those.
Mokoti said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby.
Well, that looks like a blue wyvern.
Blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot. This must be our wyvern.
Okay.
Right. Let's get this over with.
That's not the dodge button. That's the dodge button. Okay. That's not the block button. Okay. We're just gonna put it into it right now. Just limit breaks the living crap out of it. Keep blocking the tags. Limit breaks. Just drop everything on him. He's half dead already. That's a dodge. That's a dodge. That's a dodge. And we're done here. Got him. Mega flare. Raptor lever. Got it. And then that's gotta be the flower.
Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent.
Also, does that mean they eat grass? This wyvern is an herbivore. That seems a little strange.
I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back.
Oh, Akashic Chocobos. Yep, we're done here. Let's see. We'll jump over here. Let's at least get the side quests that are not in the new area I'm headed to done before we head back and double check our bounty board description. To see if I can get a better idea of where I should be checking for these dogs. Upstairs? Ah.
My lord Marquis, it is you. Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford, chief steward of your lord uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your lord uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. The gears of governance have ground to a halt. The realm threatens to drift into utter chaos. Your lord uncle...
That sounds like...
It is. Hence my...
Alas.
I have lost contact. They are both able-bodied and trained at...
So you want me? I'll need to know...
One I sent to investigate.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down.
Thank you, my lord.
Okay. Alright, well that, just sent me to other places. Well, since I have to head back to Dalimil anyway, let's go ahead and turn in what we've got. And I'll check the board, because it's somewhere around Dalimil that we find the dogs.
Mindless though they are, an Akashic horde large enough to besiege the free cities is not to be trifled with. We must proceed with caution.
Yeah. Ugh.
It seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as...
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do. Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about.
Goody. Dragon foie gras, or whatever the hell it's called. Liver paste.
And here we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honour than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
Too strong again.
So, not fit for consumption then.
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust
Oh,
gives
God.
way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the Saint's Bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force, a force of nature even, a maelstrom of flavour and sensation, a graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
And now to hunt the dragon to extinction for food. Wow. Well, we better eat a lot of dragon.
Sid! Look what the curse breakers brought back from Dalmekia.
Okay.
Said they were all the rage in Dalimil. Looks sort of funny if you ask me.
I'll be damned.
Have you had one before?
Something smells good. What are we having?
Bombs! And they are good. You should try one.
Hey? The bloody great hole in it. Who ate the rest?
It's supposed to be hollow, silly. Haven't you ever seen Drake's Fang?
See, but then when you make it like that, then you're supposed to, like, put something in there. Like, you could fill it with butter or meat or even, like, a stew or something. I don't know. It's just, like, ripe for additives.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots, and I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Well, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
Get him, Goots.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back.
Of course. His family.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today'll cost you the same as it did yesterday.
Haha. What is this? Ah. According to Karen, a sensor packed with herbs and ambergris can ward off everything from insects to the plague, protect a home from thieves and demons, and heal any number of ailments, all while bringing love and fortune. So you can read. Congratulations.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Okay, so I need to find through Tabor to the fields of Carava, met by anyone not to stray far from the main road, in a gully not far hence. A gully south of Tabor Dalmechia. Button. Okay. So where's Tabor? It could be somewhere over here in this new spot. That could just be it. Maybe I just need to go forward. Maybe I actually can't quite make it there. Because I don't see Tabor on this map at present. And I can't go this way, but there's a shop over here. Yeah, I feel like perhaps... Also, I still have this. And then a new one that I haven't even picked up. And then the... Oh, make for Tabor! Okay, yeah, so we're not there yet. So I can't hunt that down, but I can go here and track down this quest. And then we'll just have to move forward a little bit to unlock more stuff. Oh, hold on. This thing, man. I don't know if I just need to update it or something, but this app does not like to keep functioning. It just shuts off on me all the time. It can't even pull up my stream. That's fantastic. Whatever, I have my timer and my chat bar at least open again. Alright, south would be to the right.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something.
Mummy? The gentleman of the town guard.
Okay. So... And right here, we call us a Chookaboo. Ambrosia comes up out of nowhere. And we can continue on the hunt.
Someone's got himself in trouble.
Uh-oh. Dude, you're like 8 feet out of town, bro.
Here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
Then maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
Off with you now.
You that one's master, then? If you kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican soldiers.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
And here we go. Everybody burns. Get punched some more. Oh, Joshua blew his ass up. Damn. Alright. Bunch of nobodies. Get wrecked.
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican Army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment. I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries...
He was dead.
His men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more. And his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free. Only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist's Central Command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Complete military breakdown. Yeah, that's real bad.
You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe
A
here.
fully armed army with no actual chain of command acting on its own. That's
You
not
won't mind
good.
if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
I mean, I don't think they need it now.
Not at all. No. To find this second associate of Rutherford's. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
Oh, no. Oh, no, I have to go all the way out here now. Well, we'll get to that one. No, I should do it now before because I'll forget. I'll forget if I don't just go do it. I have to fast travel to a different spot to keep going properly anyway. It looks like all those pathways to that are blocked. Until I actually progress through the area.
There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere.
He could be anywhere. But specifically only at this one spot that I'm gonna go look.
Run like the wind.
Yeah, scorpion silhouetted by a lake. Somewhere here, huh? Let's... Oh. Too far over. Alright, we'll head back that way. Oh, here we are. A straight-laced jet.
What happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
And then you found him. I'm Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some villagers being robbed on the road here.
Bandits?
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pommel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right. I'll take care of them. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach, visit the Vale, tell them I sent you.
Thank you. I shall. Founder be your shield.
Alright.
They just couldn't resist, could they?
What am I? Oh, it's a curl. Okay. Has their boy got a Kashyyyk there?
This one's ours, pretty boy.
I'm gonna run that one by me again. You're done. Oh, I couldn't dodge out of it fast enough. There we are. Use that to kill this guy. Burn! Get out of the way! Alright, let's see here. Come on. Give us a swing. That's one. Give us another one. Come on, we're almost there. Oh, too much dodge. Come on, give us the wide swing. Well, I got what I asked for, didn't I? Try it again. Oh my god, it's faster. It just keeps coming faster than I think it will. Okay, this is the slow one. Oh, well, that's all I needed then, isn't it? Oh my god. Alright. I can't even see through all the Bahamut bullshit going on right now. Get his health back. Lasers everywhere. Alright.
Make for the town while you can. There may be more bandits nearby.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
This looks to be all of them.
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive. And I'm fine, which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it.
No, they definitely looked like bandits. They're very much the same bandit models we've been fighting since we first saw them.
Listen to me. If you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention of a healer.
Of course. I shall return to Northreach right away, but allow me to thank you first.
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a Bastolus as soon as I'm able.
Alright, so we got that one out of the way.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one.
Main map. Back to Martha. There we are. Yeah. Hee. Okay, here we are. Too many side quests.
I see your...
The Rest's location affords a constant... Speaking of which, I
only happen to be in the right... They both seem to think...
I am afraid that Storm is in crisis. And we must...
As it is mine.
Alright. But it all seems like they're important. Things change and happen, react to me actually doing these. I want to love Flare Breath because it's a flamethrower, and I love flamethrower attacks, but it doesn't seem very good. I just kinda don't do enough damage, it doesn't seem to stagger anything, it doesn't hurt enough. Too many not good enoughs for a move that I can sit there and channel for an hour. Alright. We move on now. There's a new side quest to find in this area, one that I can't complete without going through this area, and a bounty board that we have to find somewhere out here. Whoops.
Good girl.
There we go. Okay. Let's see where we're headed.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it, the Echoes have a will of their own.
Alright. That's right. Shoot me. Thank you. Somebody else do something. Come on. I'm waiting here. Come on, defense node. You got this. Oh, that's not what I was waiting for. I thought you were going to shoot me. Come on. My allies are going to kill everything before we even hit level 4 here. I spent the whole fight staring at them while my allies killed everything. Now we get to watch the lasers rain for a minute, I guess. Oh, it's a bot. Keep forgetting those are the fallen magics. Okay. Everybody dies, thank you. What's even left? 5295. Still not quite enough, huh? Oh, this could still be upgraded? What does the upgrade do? The beam hits more times? Would it be better to just take that because I'm using it? But no, because if I upgrade Judgment Bolt, then I have another massive damage attack that I can also move around as I wish.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
What do you know about my manners, bro? You haven't been here forever. You've been off on secret dead mission forever. There we go. You're down. Thank you. Well, they've been eating chocobos, clearly. Where are we now? We're getting closer to that side quest. This is gonna be those two weirdos that made me do something and then left. Nah, this is somebody else.
Hey, Dill. Where are you off to now, then? Bound for the Free Cities, perhaps?
Something like that. Uh-oh. He's wounded.
You're injured. What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Ether flood. Up ahead.
Oh, goody.
It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned every last one of them.
Stupid
There's a
magic
village
zombie plague.
Not far from here. Tabor. It's only a matter of time. We can't let those monsters.
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Thank you. Forgive me, Lord Kupka.
Rest well, soldier.
Alrighty then. Well, gotta go deal with that.
You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Oh, they were very literally just off the bend.
We're here in time.
Everybody burns. Get out. Kick him in the balls 3 times. He's done. Even magical zombie plague can't stop that from killing you. Alright, anywho.
Someone there! Please, I can't move my leg!
That doesn't sound like an Akashic.
Oh, somebody made it to the high ground out here. Ah. Over here.
You're with the battalion?
I am. I heard the fighting.
What are you doing down here? Is that a girl?
Are the others?
Taken care of. One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Another survivor? Where is he? Tell me.
His wounds were too deep.
He was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you. Here, you've earned it.
Up here? You just gonna rub your butt all over me? Okay. Okay. Kiss, kiss. Girl. It's not a pretty flower. Oh my goodness.
You seem familiar. Have we met?
You must have me confused with someone else.
Don't even bother to tell him, and the enemy saved him.
That scar. Son of a whore.
You're Sid. I was there in Cosnis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
What of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What do you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some
Man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave! Just know that I will find you, Cid. Someday.
Unfortunate. Alright, getting too strong for the enemies around here. Fighting all these super bosses as they pop up is lowering the difficulty a little. Am I out of potions again? Yeah.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Welcome, travelers. We don't get many visitors here.
Where now,
There's a
Joshua?
little place built into the canyon.
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Here, take a look at my wares.
Not even close to useful. Nope. Nope. Have plenty of that.
A fine choice. Of course.
Buy all the potions again. Why not? Alright, we have the fast travel for this spot. Oh, and finally an actual cutscene. What is it, sweetheart? What's the matter? That ear itching for you. Yeah, my goodness. Oh.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yotei, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Ninja Knights.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yotei. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloeda knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them, yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
Odin. Meanwhile, the Agora, the free cities of Canver. Okay, we haven't seen these
But are we
before.
truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Is it?
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Distinguished members of the council.
Oh, God.
You must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king, he has come to save us from the Akashic. He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
You know what he is, right? Yeah. One slash, everybody's dead.
Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
I mean, I do want Odin. I need some Odin power. Also, you kind of seem like a crazy SOB, and I kind of need to put you down. So, you know, win-win, honestly. Give me Zantetsuken and your head on a plate, and I might be happy for a minute.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed?
We don't even know. Jeez.
Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
No, this again.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yotei of the lake?
By all means.
Yotei, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yotei.
Alright, we have a Secret Order of Ninja Knights guarding the place now. That seems useful. What the hell did he say to her in the weird secret language?
Let's find our friends.
So that totally looks a little too close to Ifrit bonded with Phoenix, so I feel like he wants the body to burn the world and create a new one. That's the closest guess I've got so far to what he's been talking about.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Opportunity beckons.
Another quest.
Who among you is bold enough to heed her call? Is that blade for hire, perchance?
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, a passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade. That an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Korava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity. But those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
A hide you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it, dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. But the worked hide of a... Bring me that beast's skin, and I will share with you the...
All right. I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovany, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Caratha. I eagerly await your safe, and above all, triumphant return.
Skin trade. Just doing facial moves now. Yeah. So from here to here, instead of the way I'm supposed to go. Also, there seems to be another quest here? Hold on. There is another quest here. Up there. I like this town. This is a neat little place built into the side of the
You
wall.
wouldn't happen to have a decent whetstone in there, would you, madam?
I'm sure I can find you something. All of these stones have a good bit of diamond dust in them. That'll see your sword sharp, all right?
So it's these stones to Canva and the rest of them. Why won't the sky go back to how it was?
But I like it.
That Cyril fella's an odd fish, don't you think?
How are those new boots treating
You there!
Finally. Is something wrong?
At the university, the students...
The university?
A specialist in ancient... In my heyday, no obstacle could... The answers I seek, would you to an old man?
Alright.
Climb this...
And, some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to...
Doubted about the village, alright.
3 of them, to be precise.
North,
One
south,
each
and
to the
east.
north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time. Namely, the otherwise undocked...
I can't promise I'll remember.
Remember what you can. I'll piece it.
Alright. Off to the stone gazebos, then. Let's see. Well, there's one right... Dude, there's one right next to you, bro. You don't even have to climb any steps. Couldn't you read this one for yourself? Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand. So a hunting...
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor.
Hunting tribe settled down to farm. Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past and make these rocks a home.
What Golden Plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
Here, leg, mister. Mummy needs
Alright, I mean, I understand this last one.
How are those new boots treating
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor. Sacred hold thy noble blood till ends the mother's labor.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read. The engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, what that I could have seen for myself. Come, don't tease me now. Let's start.
I already forgot. I've literally already forgot.
Guardians of the Crystal.
There.
The first stones of Tabor. Sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting the mother crystals. But whatever could have driven the Guardians so far from their sacred charges, I wonder? The engraved...
Oh yeah, I remember the Golden Plains for sure.
Golden Plains. Lay your roots in stone, or...
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its Guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening.
Towards the land.
Children of the Hunters. That's all three.
And so, we add 3 engravings. 1 Guardians of the Mother Crystal, Wanderers from a... Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the route. Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder what...
Too many stairs, Bat.
Alright. Into the secret pocket it goes. Quest complete. Alright. Oh, we're so close. We're so dying close. Can I just jump off here? Of course not. What about here? Nope. Gonna make me walk all the way down.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases or scratches will bring down the price.
Okay.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
The titles
I
upon the
entrusted
titles
Cyril
upon
here
titles.
with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you.
Huzzah.
Pray accept this token.
Oh god, it's another patch. How many Boy Scout badges do I have now? Oh my goodness.
Order will reveal themselves unto you, if there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
It's a Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later. Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
No further comment? Okay. Wait, another one?
Ah, Lord Rosfield. I'm afraid I cannot stay to talk.
Oh, there's an old
I must
spy.
leave to collect reports.
So I need to head this way for my side stuff.
Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
No, I'm quite sure that it's not, which is why we're going this way first. We have things to attend to, and I would bet that this is where my dog pack is hiding. It sure certainly looks like there's a pack of dogs in here. Let me see that cutscene. Here we go. Oh. They're a little scary looking. The pack! Rank C, you're not very impressive, I'm afraid. Who am I on? Good. I almost died. Rank C my ass, these things are gonna kill me. First of all, let's pop that and get that health I just lost back. Come on. Oh my god, I get hit by so many of them. Come on, give it to me. I need it. One more dodge. There it is. This rank C group is gonna beat my ass into the ground. What's happening here? Oh wait, it's not that. Oh my god. Okay, that one's dead. Better timing. Let's just heal. I almost got wrecked by the rank C pack. Come on. Oh, we're there. We have Judgment Bolt. Let's go. That's not the button. There it is. Sorry, Impulse, you're not very interesting. Here's Judgment Bolt.
Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy?
There go all my potions again.
Come on.
Alright, anywho. Now that we almost got killed by a random pack of dogs, let's go fight this legendary ancient beast. Hopefully we fare better against the single target. Assuming it's a single target. What is an Avis? It's gotta be a giant bird, right? Avis definitely, it reeks of bird to me. It's very bird-like.
We're not alone. Sword on the ground. Fight him!
Fine, you're safe. Well, accidental Judgment Bolt because I forgot. Alright. Stop guarding gates, bandits. I'm busy. Alright, where's my bird? There she
Good
is.
girl. Run like the wind.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, it's a dragon. Okay. It's just another wyvern.
But it looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet.
Just can't hit me though. There we are. Yes, stab. Alright, now to just outright destroy you in every way possible. Judgment Bolt. Into Giga Flare.
Farewell.
Oh, I'm a monster now. Alright. I have so few ability points now. There's my Avis skin.
This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better.
Alright. Then we can just jump back in here. Oh no, I should have gone back. I have to turn in... Don't I have to turn in the bounty board stuff? No, I get the reward for that anyway, don't I? But I definitely have probably gotten enough renown to get everything.
I worried you might never return. Oh, as supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as her virtue. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join me as my honored partner.
I don't plan on making a habit of this.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
Alright. Real fast like, we're gonna go... And... it'll be there later. It's fine. Let's move on. Let's get on with the quest, then. So we've gone left. Or we've gone right. Now we need to go left.
Cities and the sea? Not here.
Here we go.
Faster!
Orcs!
Then let us be rid of them.
Laser! Alright. There we go. This guy, huh? Ah, Josh got him. It is done, and so shall it stay done. More orcs. Okay, everybody get up over here. Who's alive? You! Just you. Dog does it. Let's go.
Run like the wind.
Alright. We'll check out this little side path real quick. It's full of plant people. And more orcs, eh?
Be safe.
Everybody dies, huh? What's my button here? Oh, you're trying to get out of combat, sorry. And I do mean that because you're dead. You're done. You're almost done. Did they really follow me all the way over here? Come on now. Let's go. 28 at a time. It's ridiculous when I need thousands. I have to go back and fight all the bosses again to get enough XP to learn the stuff. Ugh. I basically don't use Phoenix Shift anymore either. And I kind of miss my Garuda ability. There might be a point where I just have Garuda on for the circle button pull down thing and just replace the Garuda abilities with abilities that don't suck.
The free men are still holding their own then.
Ugh.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Da-da-da. Why is there a side quest over there and over there? Trading places. Rekindling the flame. Oh my god. There's more! Oh my god, there's side quests everywhere all of a sudden. There's like there's no break of the side quests. They just keep coming. There's so many. Alright, Martha, what you want now?
Ah, Clive.
Oh? And why is...
Remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after... Well, now the rest have come to join him. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it ain't just that lot. There's bears to
What's the
think
matter,
about too.
Buffy?
There's been more and more of them turning up.
Come
lately,
here.
Coming from all over looking for safe haven.
Come
There's only
here.
so many we can shelter with the room we've got.
Come up here.
Keep cramming more and more people.
Let me
into
see
less and
you.
less space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden,
No,
of
no,
course.
come here. Okay.
It's no but.
Thank you.
So,
Well, I reckon
Eastpool, it's been a long time.
it was a trap, and if any of us could have, but what's done is done.
I suppose.
The blight might be pressing in. There's just a band of cutthroats have made it their den. Nasty bastards. They would have sent someone to clear them out sooner. But now we've got a few more guardians of the flame to call.
I do. Eastpool was once home to people I loved.
And I know them. I've already shared a few thoughts with, and I
Didn't
dare
I already
say he's
kill
got
those
some ideas
bandits?
of
I
his
went
own
through
too.
there and killed a bunch of bandits before at random. But I'm sure they'll make me kill them again. Alright, let's go have a look then, shall we?
Back to Eastpool.
Not just yet. Let's hear Wade's plan first. So, Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rosfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us. And then there are the bearers. Men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge
Hang
here.
on, puppy.
We need somewhere to settle them. And I can
Take
think
a
of
short
worse
break
places
here in
than
a
Eastpool.
moment.
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. And rather less, thankfully. The road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village. But if the Akashic were to follow them in...
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandit. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and make sure I'm...
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
The Akashic are the bigger risk.
Well, if you're sure, I shall summon my men at once.
Shall I wait for you?
No need, my lord.
All right.
We shall see you there.
Almost time, Flower. We'll take a bathroom break here in just a minute. Eastpool's that way? Yes.
I'll build a barricade so sturdy, even a bandit.
A bander curl? Are the Bandersnatches mixing with the curls now? And then going crystal crazy on top of it? That's a bit, that might be a little much.
Can hardly make out up for a moment.
Might as well have flying ligers at that point, right? Oop, nope, stop. Neat. Okay.
Yeah.
A bunch of fallen. Some bombs, which are more fallen, actually, oddly enough. Man, this town just can't catch a break up here. Oh, you were supposed to, yeah, just step up the step. Your legs are longer than that, darling. Come on. Oh, oop, yeah, alright. I'll learn how to steer the bird one day.
That'll do, girl.
Alright, now to kill everybody. Evict, I mean, yes. Yes, I'm totally just kicking them out. I'm literally just asking them kindly to leave with, you know, a large slice of wounds.
Kill them!
You will leave this place or face the consequences.
Everybody burn.
That's the end of that, then.
Is it?
Or maybe
Huh.
not. What's that thing doing?
2 scoops. That's the best name for that. Oh my god. That's hilarious. Go, big ass damage. I very much misread what he was doing. Here we go. Judgment Bolt! Giga Flare! Mega Punch!
Enough.
And you're dead. Didn't even have to have the whole combo up. Judgment Bolt Giga Flare is just so much damage by itself. I suppose I should do it in the other order, though. It's technically unsafe to do it in the other order, because I risk Giga Flare peeling all my time down and not getting the Judgment Bolt off. But Giga Flare hits so many times that it could buff Judgment Bolt more. But I don't know.
Take that as a no.
2 scoops.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching.
2 scoops.
I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Nope.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will...
Alright, Flower, it's about that time.
Here.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away, before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
Hey.
Home. Without masters.
No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
That's all of them. And not a single Akashik in sight. Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy. Especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease, but we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Alright.
Eastpool lives again.
Let's go and tell Martha the good news.
Nice. That was a good side quest. Though remarkably a short one, considering how seemingly important that one was. I've spent longer on some of the random side nonsense that they've sent me on than actually setting up new homes for all these refugees and soldiers.
Ah, there you are. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. What's all this about? Some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of my own. What matters is you did it. And now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place. But that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you.
I wanted to.
Quest complete. Alrighty then. But I feel like that's a good enough place to call it. Definitely a boatload of side quest. We didn't even finish them all yet. There's another one at least. At least one more. 2 more, I think, actually, before we keep going. But hopefully we can get those out of the way and actually pick back up with the main story again next time. Did that save it? Paranoia. Yeah. Alrighty then. But thanks for tuning in, everybody. And I'll catch y'all next time.